And welcome to Big Dave Show and Tell here for Thursday, May 21st, right? Got the date right? Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's here. And we're ready to go here in another cloudy day. But there's good news, maybe some sunshine tomorrow and a lot more on Saturday as we go off into Memorial Day weekend. Yay!
Yay!
Everyday weekend.
By the way, my nose is itching, and I'm afraid to scratch it because people will think I brought something to work. I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay, just rub it.
Disclaimer.
Really?
All right.
All right.
Get the hand sanitizer.
I'll try to do that. There you go. So let's get started with some show and tell action here this morning before the comments start riding high. Who wants to go first? Show of hands.
I will.
Looks like
Chelsea will go first.
Okay.
All right, Chelsea. Let me.
Yesterday, when I was cleaning the house a little bit, and it brought back such good memories. And I know everybody's really sad about the concert season, but this is the backstage pass I had to meet Rick Springfield that I got to go with Dave and his wife Carrie and a friend Barb, and he even signed it. And Dave actually set all of this up. So I was like, oh, he still looks good for 71 years old too.
Tell you what,
wow.
I thoroughly enjoyed that concert.
I did too.
I really did. And the thing about it was, you're right. He was so energetic, jumping around on stage. And I just thinking about it, I remember watching, I thought it was kind of cool to see Rick Springfield actually performing Jesse's Girl live, which was,
that was really cool.
I'm a music nerd, and he did a great, of course, he closed the show with it. And it was just, it's one of those songs, and it's neat to see the guy who did it first doing it, you know.
Because you see so many other people try to redo it.
Yeah, but nobody can get it like Rick. And so there you go. And my wife, by the way, was that my anniversary present?
Anniversary, I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I bought the meet and greets and got you and Chelsea and Barb, her friend, to go back there and meet him. So it was the Rick Springfield intimate experience, wasn't it? Is that what
we got to go back, and he did a few songs, and we went into this little trailer and got to talk to him for a little bit. He was extremely, nice and just really down to earth, seemed like.
Intimate in his trailer.
Oh.
There was quite a few people back there, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. All right. We'll let Statman go next for show and tell today.
All right.
That's Chelsea. All right.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, I got a tambourine.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Somebody take that away from him.
Everybody in the offices in front and behind me.
I love the little moves you got going.
This needs to be taken away from him immediately before Grover comes in and does it himself.
I'm surprised he's not knocking on the door.
Is he already knocking at the door? Yeah. Probably Mike Frederick, who's our boss, who's behind our office there on a phone call, very important. So
yeah, really.
All right, no more stat. I know it's tempting for him there. It's the equivalent of bubble wrap. It's just not. It's too tempting.
Stop.
All right, you better stop. I'm telling you, Ashley.
All right, Ash, what you got?
Okay, my friend Al, she brought me a gift a while ago for my house.
Oh, that's awesome!
Cute?
Yeah,
she shed. So it just hangs, and I don't know. It looks like I could have made it. Maybe I should do a project or something soon. Maybe
that's
not.
What?
That's fun.
Yeah, you should have a sign that says "That's what."
That's what she shed.
There you go. All right. Well, I like that.
Thanks.
I'm trying to find out something here.
Tomorrow's show and tell is going to be extra special.
Yeah,
I just start making faces since you're leaving me up here, Big.
No, I'm taking you down. I was looking for something on my phone to try to find for my show and tell the exact date that this happened.
Oh.
And it's taking a second. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So this right here, and I'll bring it up just to kind of make us all miss amusement parks and everything else a little bit more, is the this is a little flash drive right here that I got. And the date of this, I was just looking it up on my phone, was April 17th, 2014.
What
And
ride was that opening? Do you remember what opened that day?
Well, it was Banshee.
Banshee, yeah.
Oh,
It was when we
cool.
had to go out for the media ride of Banshee. And you know what I'm going to redo right now is I am going to.
This thing
I'm
is
gonna,
in our office from it too. It says
Yeah.
Banshee on it.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
got
know if I could
we got all kinds of fun things.
Oh, cool.
turn it so it says it right, but
Wait, what?
it says Banshee in there somehow.
yeah, it's a little thing, a throwback. I'm putting it
Yeah,
up
it's
on
clear, so it won't really show up, but it says Banshee on there and the roller coaster's there. You kind of
Yeah,
Oh,
you
cool.
can see
I
it.
can
There you
see the
go.
roller coaster a little bit.
yeah.
So I just
Neat.
shared. I actually just shared that while Stat was showing that. I shared this had the video of us and our first ride, Chelsea. Chelsea and I rode it together with your husband Brad, who is very afraid and does
He
not like.
hates roller coasters.
So we're
Aw.
actually in the front seat. And I just went back and reshared it to our B105 Facebook page. So after you get done watching this, you can scroll down to the next thing that I just posted
cool.
and watch me and Chelsea ride Banshee. And man, I really was hoping to have another one of these given to us this year
Yeah.
for the new Orion Giga Coaster that we were already scheduled to do that back in April. Of course, now we're looking at Kings Island. Maybe a July 4th weekend is what John Matarese is saying, but it's going to be a lot different when it opens, if that's true, if what John has found out. And he digs pretty deep on that stuff. So,
Yeah, he's a big fan of roller coasters, so he likes to know what's going on.
yeah, he likes to know. So hopefully this won't be the last flash drive our pals at Kings Island. Oops,
Yeah.
upside down. It doesn't matter. One time it gets us here. So, but go watch that video. It's a fun. Banshee's a great roller coaster, and I really like Mystic Timbers. But let's go through right now just for fun, and then we'll open up questions to our B105 watchers on Facebook there. Your favorite ride at Kings Island? Stat, you're first. Go right ahead.
Oh, the Banshee. Definitely. I love the Banshee. It's so smooth as it goes around. That's an easy one.
Okay. Chelsea, what about you?
I gotta say Mystic Timbers. I really enjoy that ride.
It's a fast roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's
haven't
fast
been
and
on
it's
that one
fun.
Yeah. What about you, Ashley? What's your favorite ride at Kings Island?
Newer-ish, Diamondback, old school, Vortex.
I always like the Vortex.
Rest in
and
peace.
it's gone now.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites when I first started going to Kings Island. I really enjoyed, but you know what? I mean, I'm old school, but I love the Beast, even though it beats the living daylights out of me every time I ride it. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
So there you go. Comment with your favorite ride at Kings Island. And Sandra says, good morning there. Good morning. But you can let us know what your favorite is. I'll tell you a funny Kings Island story. When I first moved here, it wasn't very long. And my wife, Carrie, worked for Toyota, and they were having Toyota Day at Kings Island. But they didn't close down the park, but they just gave everybody that worked at Toyota the passes. And we had quite a few. And this is before we had kids. So we were about to walk in, and I think we had like 2 extra tickets. So I was like, hey, before we go in, let me find somebody out here, because there was a lot of people coming in. It was a Saturday. Let me find somebody, and that has kids and hasn't bought tickets yet. We'll just give them our tickets,
That's nice.
somebody that was paying for that day, because I hated to see them go to waste and maybe save somebody, a few bucks there. So I see these people with some strollers, and I walk over, and there's this guy with his back to me, and I turn around. He turns around, and I said, hey, we got extra tickets. Before you buy them, just take these, and then you can whatever. And there was like thousands of people go out there, and this guy turns around and looks at me, and he goes, Dave. And I look up.
What?
It's a guy. It was a guy I went to high school with in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
You gotta be kidding me.
No
Of
way.
all the people, his name is Hank Supay. His sister lives up here, and he had come up to visit her, and that was his sister's kids. And out of all the people I walked up to ask for the tickets, it was a guy I literally graduated with from high school.
That is crazy. Yeah.
That was one of the strangest, small world things that's ever happened to me. When I was just like, man, that's what are the odds of that happening? Not very big. I mean, so I like that. Every once in a while, it makes you look at the man upstairs and go, there you go. All right. Ruthie says, I used to love roller coasters, and now I get dizzy. My favorite is the carousel. My favorite was the backward racer. Don't show me where I'm going.
Yeah, really. I don't want to
there's
see
one.
what's coming.
The Adventure Express. I think that's
Oh, that's
gone,
always
isn't it?
fun.
No, that's
Is
there
it-
still. I
is it
believe
It's
still
still
there?
there.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they had to clear that out for Orion or not.
I don't know, but I know the Adventure Express always has a short line. That's why I like to go into that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's kind
Well,
of
right
hidden
on.
too. A lot of people don't see it, so you can
It
sneak
is.
back
It was
there.
over there by where they had the dinosaurs for a while,
Mhm.
and so yeah, it just it just does that. So let's see. I want to say happy anniversary to my hubby, married 32 years today. Hey, happy anniversary,
anniversary.
Marsha.
Anniversary.
Yeah.
Wow, that's 32. Woo! That's a good solid marriage right there, Marsha.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Totally.
that. Yeah, absolutely. Let's bring up some more here.
Oh, Gregory
yeah.
likes the
Whitewater
Whitewater Canyon as a ride.
Fun,
Exactly.
especially when it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one right there. It's fun. Do you mind getting wet? I always try to ride that later in the day. It's like we'll come back later and be
Don't
one of
want
the
to walk
last things
around
we do.
with wet drawers on. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Any other? We're taking your favorite rides at Kings Island in honor of my little flash drive from Kings Island with our Chelsea and my Diamondback ride on there. Oh, wait. The log flume, says
There's a
Mitch.
story behind this.
Well, let's hear it. That's the what is it?
Yeah.
Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, or what is it, Chelsea? It's
I think
called
that is
something.
yes, yeah. Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, or
Now
I think it is
something
I can't-
like that.
something like that.
Well,
yes.
my dad told me for some reason when I was little, I guess I didn't see the huge hill or something along those lines. He told me there wasn't a hill. So I get on this ride, and what do you know? There's a hill, and I was scared to death. And he told me that once I got off the ride, I got out and I kicked him.
Oh man! Oh, that's fun. All right, let's see.
Your dad is thrown out there, by the way, Ashley, the Shooting Star. I don't
What is
remember
it?
that ride.
The log
I don't know what that is
flume and,
either.
Love the antique cars as a kid, says Tracy.
And they're
and,
back now. Yeah.
They're back now. Yeah, I haven't gotten to ride those yet, but Stat went out and
Me
rode
either.
them last year.
Oh,
A
yeah,
lot.
really fun. Oh, yeah.
We rode them. They
Yeah,
were fun.
absolutely.
We enjoyed that.
Yeah, they absolutely were. Yeah, and so good times. I can't wait to get back out to Kings Island and ride some rides, especially that Orion. That's what I'm. Oh, come on,
Yeah.
Gregory, you got to get out to. You got to get
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah. Oh, Amanda loves the Scrambler. That's a good thing.
You know what? Those are the ones that I can't ride as I've gotten older, are the ones that do really quick revolutions.
Oh, really?
Any of those
Yeah.
things. I remember when the kids were little and we had to ride all those kids rides with the kids.
Yeah.
This is so awful. But me and Carrie, we had a system where we would pull up into the parking lot at Kings Island and each take Dramamine. And
Yeah.
then by the time you got to the first ride, it had kicked in. The only problem is,
Wow.
even though Dramamine says non-drowsy, by the end of the day, you were still
It's drowsy.
pretty drowsy.
Yes, it's
It'll
drowsy.
still wear you out. But I mean, it was just I can ride a roller coaster all day long and not be bothered. But it's something about your inner ear as you get older. The fluid in it going
Yep.
around like that really
Yeah.
quick will
Ew.
mess up. I mean, and I had a couple of times where I felt really bad all day riding like just the wimpy little things with them.
The Wind
The
Seeker.
spider or whatever.
Because
Yeah.
it's just like slow and around and yeah.
Yeah, that one. Sandy says the Beast is my favorite. I'm
yeah.
a Beast boy too, Sandy. That is one of my favorite roller coasters ever. I mean, I enjoy that. Outside of Kings Island, what's your favorite ride you've ever ridden, Stat?
Oh.
I've got one that's top of mind.
What is it, actually?
The Little Mermaid ride down in Disney was really cool. I thought all the animatronics
Oh,
was kind
yeah.
of cool. You know, where you go through and like Scuttle is all like is along the
Okay.
way. And yeah, that was
Cute.
pretty neat. That was neat.
My
What about
dad
the-
worked for Pepsi for like 31 years. So the Pepsi Python.
Where's
Where
that?
is
at?
that? Yeah.
It was at Coney.
Oh.
Oh, at Coney.
Oh, okay.
It's a little
Oh,
roller
yeah,
coaster.
yeah. The metal one
Mhm.
that goes all around and yeah,
It's-
okay.
Itty bitty. The Pepsi Python.
You know, Ruthie says the Bat, and let me bring her up there. Ruthie says she rode the Bat, and the Bat was the first roller coaster I was able to take my son Darren on when he was at 48 inches. when he hit 48 over 48 inches. That was the first roller coaster he rode. It used to be Top Gun. It's kind of nestled back there in the corner. It's pretty quick, so that's a good one to go back to. And I thought that was a good. Oh my gosh! What the heck here?
What are you doing? Yeah. What were you doing?
Oh wow!
Did you stand up on the ride?
I don't think you can. I think she got banged her heads together.
Yeah.
Standing up. Did you guys ever ride that King Cobra at
the
one that stood up?
Yeah, that was fun.
I was little. I wasn't allowed to ride it. It was fun. I can't imagine standing up.
No, that was a good one right there. Chelsea, what's your favorite non-Kings Island ride outside of that?
I probably have two: Space Mountain at Disney, and also Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey at Universal.
That is fun, where you're playing Quidditch and all that.
Like you're actually like riding a broom, and it's you're moving, but it's just you feel like you're doing a lot.
That one made me a little bit seasick.
Did it really?
Because it jerks you around so much, and you're looking at that screen and everything.
You feel like you're going straight down.
One of my favorite rides at Universal Studios, and I think it's one of my favorite roller coasters right there. It's like Banshee. It's the Incredible Hulk roller coaster. Is awesome.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's a really one of those where you're not sure if you're upside down or right side up the whole time. It's just twisting and turning and doing everything else. And then when I was a little kid, we used to have Opryland in Nashville, the actual theme park, and that's what we went to. That was our Kings Island kind of. And you had the Wabash Cannonball, and I remember when they put that in. They used to have other roller coaster when they first opened was just the Timber Topper, and it was just a standard roller coaster that went up through the trees and kind of like the Beast, a wooden roller coaster. But then one summer they put in the Wabash Cannonball, and it did 2 loops. And that was, oh man, we were awesome. That was just the best thing ever. The Wabash Cannonball at Opryland. And I swear, at first, when I first started coming up here when I first moved here and went to Kings Island, I could have sworn that the carousel at Kings Island came from Opryland because it looked exactly like
the same.
Huh. But I don't think, I think it's been there a long time.
Yeah, I think so.
Go. Yeah. So Space Mountain is another one somebody's saying here. Amanda,
360 at Olympus in Wisconsin Dells. Never been
there.
Know
that one.
Neither. Never heard.
Yeah, Amanda, I'm with you on the Space Mountain.
Wait a minute, that's not true. Lori says, hang on a second. Lori says, I have to disagree with Dave. The Bat was never Top Gun. No, the new Bat was Top Gun.
Yeah, it was at one point. Yeah,
but there was an old Bat.
There was an old Bat a long time ago, but the one that you ride now that's called the Bat used to be the Top Gun ride.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like an airplane ride now. So they call it, but they renamed it the Bat a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's like the new version of the Bat. I remember riding the old version of the Bat before they took it down.
Yeah. Now the old Bat lives at my house with my dad.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
I love you.
Outside of Kings Island is Shakira at Busch Gardens. That's a good one, too. I rode that one. Fun. Well, we better bounce off of here and get to work. And tomorrow, if all goes well, we're going to have a very special guest here on the Big Dave Show to get you ready for Memorial Day weekend. Chef Travis from Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse is going to be joining us here on Big Dave Show and Tell. And he's going to show us some recipes to do steaks on the grill for Memorial Day weekend. So I can't even imagine how good we think it's going to smell tomorrow when Chef Travis is cooking steaks here on Big Dave Show and Tell. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're a foodie, if you're looking to grill out this weekend, definitely join us tomorrow morning around 8:40. And once again, we'll be doing we won't do our show and tell. We'll just let Chef Travis show and tell us how to make some good stuff on the grill this weekend coming up. So fun.
Cool.
Have a great day. And don't forget, once again, before we go, that this is your radio. When you don't have one in your car, you're not around your car, listen on the B105 app. You can also go on b105.com and stream us and use your smart speaker at home. Hey, Alexa, play B105.1 in Cincinnati. Boom. Alexa takes care of you every time with that. So enjoy it. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great Thursday.